done with major film events, we are here at the Universal City Hilton as Suzanne DeLaurentiis Productions celebrates the 94th Oscars and honor veterans. I can't wait to talk to everyone here, and let's get started. How are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm so glad you're here with us today.
Yes, so how does it feel to be back and celebrating the Oscars and honoring the veterans?
It's such a joy. It's been such a long time for everyone, so we're really glad just to be out again. And of course, it's always dear to my heart for us to remember how important it is that without our military and our brave men and women that we wouldn't have the freedom that we do. So this event is always so important to me every year, and I'm just thrilled that we're back.
Yes, oh my gosh, thank you, and have an amazing event, okay?
Yes, thanks so much.
So, knowing that you're an honoree and that you were in the military, and being here, we're honoring veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars. How does it feel being here today?
It feels really good. I mean, it's not. It's nice because I'm going to be able to bring some recognition to some people that a lot of people don't know about, and there's a lot of sacrifices that people have made. I'm one of a lot of people that have done a lot of amazing. Like, I don't want to say I've done amazing things, but I'm humbled every time I meet some amazing people, and I'll be able to tell some of their stories tonight. So it's nice.
I can't wait to hear those stories, and hopefully we hear a part of your story as well.
Yeah, of course you're going to hear a little bit. Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay, well, have an amazing time at this event, honoring the veterans here today and celebrating the 94th Oscars event. How does it feel being here today?
It's honestly such an honor. So this is my first time at the Oscars. Got to bring the entire family, and to be able to bring them to honor veterans is such an amazing cause, and be able to just be here amongst all these great people for a great cause.
Yeah, it's the great cause. Do you have any family that are a part of the military?
So pretty much all my grandparents, lots of my family served. Most of my friends, we've got aunts and uncles that my children have that are some of the closest we have in our lives. And so our veteran community is very true to our heart.
That's so dear to hear, honestly.
Yes.
So, with them being a part of the military and have been serving, and you being here today, how does that make you feel?
Well, one, it's great because a lot of times they don't get to be front and center. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm always front and center, right? So be able to step back and give that back. We also started a foundation called AOB, Alternative Operation Base, that helps Tier 1 assets and people with PTS, because I don't like the D, and first responders help through trauma and counseling become a little bit more whole.
So how do we find that? Is there a website we can go to? Is there a number? How do we look for that?
So stay tuned because it's about to be launched. But if you Google Alternative Operating Base, it's going to be there soon.
Oh gosh, how exciting. I'm so excited to hear, and oh my god, that's so great to hear. And having you here today, it's amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here today. How do we follow you on social media?
So on social media, on my Instagram, it's Toby_Thomas_BSR. You can follow us at Battle Springs Ranch on Instagram as well, and you'll see lots of fun things.
I'm excited. All right, thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. We are here celebrating the 94th Oscars and honoring the veterans. How does it feel being here today?
Well, it is. It's just such an honor. It's really good to know that people have our back. It's so important to service members and our families to know that the public has our back. It's really what it's all about, whether it's our battle buddies, our families, our employers, or just the public. We wouldn't be able to do what we do successfully if folks didn't have our back, so we appreciate that very much.
Yes, I know. It's so amazing, and thank you so much for doing what you do, and I just can't wait to I'm so glad that you're here. So,
thank you very much.
Yes, so have an amazing event, and then we'll see you inside.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Do you have any military in your family?
Yes. My father was in the Army. Yeah, he passed a while in '97, but yes.
So you're here to support our military today?
I am, as well as the SAVE, Shoulder Slave, yeah.
Okay, just in case they didn't see the other one, give us a quick synopsis of the SAVE.
Well, it's a program about just helping people that experience tragedy in life, and just to go out and just go out on the ranch and just get away from whatever you're going through. So that's about it.
Okay, Oscar pick. Who do you think's going to win?
I don't know. I don't have any opinion at this point, no.
Oh, that's a safe answer.
Keep it safe.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the evening.
Okay, you too as well.
Okay, so we're here honoring the veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars.
Yes.
How does it feel being here today?
Oh, it's a little overwhelming. It's my first time at an event like this. It's beautiful. I'm humbled. I'm honored. It's great.
And speaking about being humbled and honored, you are an honoree here today, correct?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Well, it's a little overwhelming. I served in the military for 28 years and never been to something like this. So it's great.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you were there for 28 years,
Yes, ma'am.
and now we're honoring you for all the work you've done, and thank you so much for everything that you've done on and off. We cannot forget.
Oh, thank you very much. That means a lot.
So, have an amazing event. Thank you so much
Yes.
for being here, and I'm so excited that you're here.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much for the support.
Thank you, and have a great time.
You have a great time.
Hi, Mike. How are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. How about yourself?
Amazing. Okay, so we're here honoring the veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars.
Exactly.
How do we feel being here today?
I feel great. I'm a veteran myself. I served in the military. I served in the Army back in the 80s. And just being able to be involved with the element of the film industry itself and seeing all these successful people that are achieving the goals with their films, it's a beautiful thing to see. And I myself, just released my biopic, which is my life story, entitled A Polished Soul. And it's about, my fight, my struggle, my journey. I'm a former death penalty offender that served 17 and a half years on a life sentence. Came home, turned my life around, became an award-winning filmmaker, and I'm ready to go down that same path with the Oscars.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Awesome, yes. And, okay, so you were in the Army.
Yes.
How does it feel knowing that we're honoring Veterans Day and having you been in the Army? How does that tie in together, and how does it feel being here today?
It feels great because one thing about it is serving the country is not an easy thing, especially at times like this, as such. And I think, once we make the message clear that we are always constantly honoring our veterans, I think we can feel more appreciated. Even though when we come home sometimes, we're not as appreciated and welcome to, programs and things that can help us of that nature. But this is an awesome thing right here.
Yeah, it is. Well, thank you so much for serving, and I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you.
We're here honoring the veterans and celebrating the Oscars. How does it feel being here today?
Feels great. Long ways from home. It's all new to us.
Yeah?
I've never seen nothing like it, but I like it.
What's the difference between home and here?
Well, we live about 25 miles from the nearest town, so we're out in the country. This is a big difference here, but I like it.
You like it? Yeah. So you're from Oklahoma. How does it feel being in this huge city such as Los Angeles?
Well, I can tell you, I can't find my way around. I walk around the block and I'm lost. It's a big difference.
How are the cities, the towns, the structures, and everything?
They're good. They're good. We went downtown Hollywood today and we did some walking. I don't know why, but my wife said we need to do some walking and looking over things. We walked about 8 miles, so.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. So, do you have any family in the military? Anyone you know?
Yeah, my uncle was in the Marines, and I guess it's all in my family, yeah.
And knowing that your uncle is in the Marines and having some family in the military, and here we're honoring veterans, how does that make you feel being here today?
I feel honored to be here and honor all our veterans that fought and kept us all free. Yeah.
I know, I love that. And thank you for being here. How do we follow you on social media, and how do we find you?
Kyle Banks on Facebook.
Awesome, I love that. And enjoy the rest of your evening.
You too.
Thank you. We're honoring the veterans and celebrating the Oscars today. How does it feel to be here?
I feel honored. I was invited, so I showed up. And I also saw The Save last night. I want everybody to be aware of The Save. It's a great film that needs to be seen. It needs to be shared. The Save. Find it. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, this event is a much-needed, a much-loved event, and I'm glad to be invited to be a part of it.
Well, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you got invited again.
Bump it out. Thank you.
All right, celebrate and have an amazing time here. Peace out. We're honoring the veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars this weekend. How does it feel to be here again?
It's an honor to be here. I'm so thankful, and this is amazing. Everything Suzanne set up, it's awesome.
And do you have any other projects coming up? It's been a while since I last talked to you.
Actually, my debut single just released. I'm so excited. Over 44,000 streams so far, which is incredible. And I thank Suzanne for helping me out with this. I couldn't have done it without her. And Reed's Point is coming out April 12th on a bunch of streaming platforms and also on DVD, so stay tuned.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. And again, how do we follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at Simply Sasha Ann, YouTube Sasha Ann, TikTok Sasha Ann.
Vince Jacques, how does it feel being here today knowing that we're honoring the veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars?
It's absolutely wonderful. The Oscars are a great thing. It's nice to be included with that so we never forget our veterans. They're out there right now in harm's way, and to remember that while we're enjoying these freedoms, I'm humbled that they would do this. And Suzanne, God bless her for making sure this happens every year.
And them being out there in the field and doing what they do for us to have our freedom as well. You are also out there doing what you do, and you have a Purple Heart, so you're a Purple Heart. Yes. Tell us more about that.
Purple Heart recipient. I was wounded in action in 2004. There's a lot that goes into it. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm sad for the men that we lost. I think about them every day. It doesn't go away. But this, for me, this helps that people are not forgetting us, and it's wonderful. And thank you so much for not forgetting all the guys that are out there still serving in harm's way.
Yeah, that sent chills down my back. I'm so glad that you're here. Make it back, and yes, it is so crazy, and we don't ever forget, whether we see it or not, too. Thank you so much for being here, and get a twirl. There's a little turn, but I'll give you like a half turn. We love that half turn, the hair, everything. So we're honoring the veterans today, celebrating the Oscars. How do you feel being here?
I'm so honored. This is my third event here, and I'm so honored to be here because I have veterans in my family on both my parents' side, and they're so close to my heart.
Oh gosh, I love that, and it's so amazing to have you here. Have an amazing event, and we'll talk soon. I'll see you again. Oh, it's so nice, girl. Yes.
I'll see you at the next event.
See you at the next event. Okay. Sally, so we're here honoring the veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars. How does it feel being here today?
You know, I've never been to the Oscars, but this is the second time for me coming to this particular event. And I can't think of anything better than having it be a dual event where we're all excited about the Oscars on Sunday, but we get a chance to honor our veterans. I mean, these people put their lives on the line for us, and they're there for everything we need when there's any trouble. They're always sending someone in from the Army or the Navy or the Air Force to help when there's all sorts of bad events. I mean, obviously war, but other things as well. And I just think all of these men and women are spectacular human beings. They're selfless, whereas actors are not selfless. And so it's nice to be around a group of selfless people.
Yeah, it's a shift in energy, and I love that.
Yeah.
So, we're here, and do you have any family or anyone you know who are in the military or have served in military?
My father was in the Army. He was an Army doctor.
Oh, wow.
And while I was an infant, he was stationed at the Army base in Spokane, Washington. And my sister and I were both post-war babies.
That is amazing. Well, I'm so glad that you're here today. Thank you for your father, for everything that he's done, and have an amazing event, and I'll see you inside.
I'm very excited about this whole thing. I'm here. I'm even dressed up. I never get dressed up. An hour ago, I was in my sweats.
I love. How do you feel being here today?
It's cool.
You're super cool.
Thank you.
Oh, so you're a cowboy in the Save. How was it like being on set? On the Save.
It was very cool, and I've learned a lot off of being there.
And the shoot, how was it working with everyone on set?
It was cool. It was awesome.
Oh my gosh, and I love that. And you're being here today is so amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And how do we follow you on social media?
My Instagram, Bronc the Bio Kid, and my TikTok, Bronc the Bio Kid. and I think that's it.
Awesome, thank you so much. So you're a true cowboy. Oh, you got the cowboy boots on and everything. I think that means you're a true cowboy. Anyway, so Travis Reed, we're celebrating the Oscars and we're honoring the veterans. How does it feel being here today?
It's unreal. I mean, it's a different experience from what we're used to, for sure. It's amazing to get to be here and get to honor the veterans and get to meet some of these guys that's done amazing things in the world. So,
speaking about veterans, do you have any veterans in your family or any veterans you know? Friend?
I do. Yes, I do. I have several veterans in my family. Absolutely. Got a cousin. He was in Iraq. Just there's a lot of veterans, through the lines.
Yeah, you're a part of the Save. And the veterans, how does that tie into everything?
Right, it's just an honor to be able to, to provide somebody an opportunity to come out and have a good time and maybe lift their spirits and stuff a little bit. And just an honor to be part of it, for sure.
I love that. Well, thank you so much. How has your journey been since then to now?
It's been amazing. I love coming back to LA. It's always a city that wants to give us some love, so we always want to come back.
I know, and this weekend we're celebrating the 94th Oscars and honoring the veterans. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Like, coming from a director, we want to put out a positive message, and PTSD is nothing to laugh at. So, it's something that we care about a lot and something that we want to push out positive messages as directors, as filmmakers in this industry.
Yes, and speaking about veterans and everything, do you have any family that's in the military, or do you have any friends or anyone you know?
I have plenty of family members. My grandfather is both of them, and they're still here, so God bless their son.
Thank goodness, and God bless them, right? Thank you for their service, and thank you for everything that they've done. Okay, so how do we follow you on social media? Where do we find you and keep up with your works and your projects? Because I know you've had a lot going on since then.
Oh yeah, you can follow us at the Collapse documentary, on Instagram, and also Joshua Moroles.
Joshua Moroles. All right, so good to see you. Have fun at the event.
You too. Bye.
We're honoring the veterans, and we're celebrating the 94th Oscars. How does it feel being here today?
Really good. It's always an honor to be here at Suzanne's events. I'm honored to MC again this year, so we're going to be honoring the veterans, and I've got the big bios out there, so you guys are in for a treat tonight with the folks that are being honored. And as far as the Oscars go, just watched all my screeners, and for me it's a toss-up between Coda and King Richard. Both of them are really good. Coda, Children of Deaf Adults, is an amazing movie. Will Smith and King Richard is also amazing, so it'll be interesting to see Sunday night, which one of those pulls it out.
I know, it's so exciting. So thank you so much for being here. It's so nice that you're emceeing again, and have a blast.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to see you.
Thanks for having us as always.
So we're here honoring the veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars this weekend. How does it feel being here today?
Very excited. Our fathers were both vets. Yes.
Wonderful event, and it's great to support the veterans. So.
And Suzanne DeLaurentiis invited us because he's a creator of a cartoon series called The Grimps. Right?
Yeah, new cartoon series coming out. A lot of fun, music, and all that.
Tell me more about that.
The Grimps it's a fantasy, comedy, musical adventure about these four characters that were cursed 500 years ago, and they surface in present time and change back into humans and try to reach for stardom in the music business.
Oh, that is so crazy. I'm so excited to see it. Okay, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And it's been an honor. I hope you guys have an amazing time at this event.
It's going to be a great night. Thank you.
We're here honoring veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars. How does it feel being here today?
Oh, it feels awesome. I'm so excited to be back. Me and my friends, we've been doing this for a long, long time, supporting the veterans, and of course we had to take a year or two off, so it's nice to be back and support the vets.
Yeah, it is so nice being here, and it's so nice having you here.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. You're too kind.
Speaking of which, do you have any family that are in the veteran? Do you have any family that are in the military?
Oh yes, I have a lot of cousins, and I had a number of uncles that served. So always supporting of the vets.
We love that. And Oscars is coming. Who are your picks?
My picks, Belfast, and also Coda. Love Coda. Oh my God, who else am I really, really rooting for? Oh, and I love Respect, the Aretha Franklin biopic. So good. So good.
Oh my God.
But we're all winners, aren't we? We're all winners on Oscar weekend.
We love that. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you inside.
I'll see you inside.
Okay, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm so good. I'm always happy to be here at any of Suzanne DeLaurentiis' events. It's awesome what she stands for, and while we're here, I'm always excited.
Always. I love your energy, and you being here today makes the energy so much better.
Thank you, girl.
Yes. Okay, so we're honoring the veterans, celebrating the 94th Oscars. How does it feel being here?
Both things feel incredible. I mean, being able to honor the veterans, I have so many in my family, so it's always really, really special that I get to pay homage to my uncle, to my stepdad, to my grandfather. I mean, it's just, the list goes on, and I so appreciate their service now more than ever. And in terms of the Oscars, go King Richard!
Woo!
Yeah, definitely excited. I got a lot going on, so I know I got to tell you guys, catch up with me. I'm going to be premiering a brand new film this year later on. I can announce the date soon, I believe, but it's called Angie's Cure. Very excited. It's going to hit theaters near you guys. And I'm also working on in post for another production for Athena, which is a sci-fi.
Okay, awesome. And I know they know, but tell us, where do we find you on social media, and how do we find you, and keep up to date with your projects and everything?
Okay, you find me on Instagram, Lanett Tachel, LANETT_TACHEL. Same on Facebook. Look me up. I respond.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you inside.
See you inside.
Okay, so we're here honoring the veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars. How does it feel to be here today?
It's an incredible honor to be here, and to be able to enjoy the entertainment industry, celebrate the entertainment industry with the Academy Awards is fantastic, and wouldn't be possible without all the veterans that served. I actually play Lieutenant Colonel Teddy Jones in the season 2 of A Grunt's Life on Vet TV, coming out April 20th, and it's just a real honor to be able to enjoy the freedoms that the veterans have helped provide us with. So,
speaking about what you just did, tell me more about your role.
Oh, sure. Yeah, A Grunt's Life season 2. The first season was a huge hit. It's on Vet TV. Season 2 gears up pretty strong again. We've got our head, Donnie O'Malley, also stars in it. He's a New York Times award-winning book for his novel regarding his time in Afghanistan as a lieutenant in the U.S. Army, and we just visit that time and revisit that time and the experiences that sort of like MASH with a little bit more humor and set in the Afghanistan war.
Okay, that's so cool. I can't wait to see it on TV. Vet TV, correct?
Correct.
All right, and then how can we follow you on social media?
Sure, thanks for asking. My social is Bourke_Floyd at Instagram. So Bourke, BOURKE_FLOYD.
Okay, well, I'm sure I'll find you on Instagram.
Thank you so much.
Awesome, take care. Okay, Steve, we're honoring the veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars this weekend. How does it feel to be here today?
Well, it feels incredible. Not because it's Oscar weekend, though, but because there's a lot of Okies here tonight. A lot of people from Oklahoma, in case you didn't know what an Okie is. So, yeah, it's a big night for Okies, so that's why I showed up.
Speaking about Okies, are you from Oklahoma?
Yes.
Oh gosh, no wonder. I didn't know the term. I didn't know what the term Okie was, but you said Okie, so I was like, wow. Okay, well, it's so amazing to have you here.
Thank you.
How do we follow you on social media?
You know, I bailed off social media. Just too stressful. You know? I post some cat pics every once in a while, but that's about it.
Well, we love...
Try to stay low profile these days.
Okay, Steve, well, we love cat pics, and thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you.
Matthew Payne.
Matthew Payne, I remember that name.
Actor, producer. Extraordinaire.
A fabulous man.
Thank you so much. Celebrating our Oscars and celebrating our wonderful veterans of our U.S. military today.
Yes, I love that. So how does it feel knowing that we're honoring the veterans and celebrating the Oscars?
Celebrating the veterans means a lot to me. My father is a veteran. My grandfather was a veteran of World War II. My great-grandfather was a veteran of the Spanish-American War. And my great-great-grandfather was a veteran of the Civil War. So I come from a line of veterans. This is dear to my heart, and I think we need to celebrate our veterans more than just one holiday. Veterans Day. We need to celebrate them every day.
Every day.
So I encourage people, when you see a veteran, if they're wearing their hat and it says what they served in or what branch of the military, thank them. Take time to thank them, because oftentimes they don't get thanked.
I know. And speaking of your family, thank you so much for all your family for serving all the way back to the Spanish War. Is that correct?
The Civil War.
The Civil War. Yeah. That's so crazy.
It's really part of American history, so I'm very proud of that.
That's so crazy. Well, thank you so much for being here. And speaking about the Oscars, do you have any picks?
My pick is West Side Story. I think that is a great film and a remake, and I think Steven Spielberg landed it and did a great job. And Ariana DeBose, I think, for Best Supporting, absolutely. Great show. I'm from a musical theater background, so I'm all about West Side Story and of course Tick Tick Boom. It got some nominations, and absolutely. There's some other great movies like Coda, but I'm true to my heart as musical theater, as you can tell.
I get musical theater vibes.
Absolutely. I won't sing for you today, though.
Oh no?
Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for being here. So, Jeff, how does it feel being here today, knowing that we're honoring veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars?
Veterans are number one. We wouldn't even be here and have all the freedoms that we do if it were not for our veterans. I will always go out of my way. It's my privilege and honor to pay homage to the veterans. They're number one. Oscar weekend, that much more fun. This is fabulous.
Any picks for the Oscars?
No, I won't jinx anybody, but they're fantastic. I mean, this year is actually really fun, and I've had a chance to see all the nominees and nominations multiple times, so I'm looking forward to this.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much. You're fantastic this evening.
All right, you guys, so let me tell you what happened today. We talked to directors, we talked to producers, we talked to actors, we talked to honorees, and then we talked to MCs and attendees, and everyone was so spectacular. It's so amazing being here today, honoring veterans and celebrating the 94th Oscars. Can't wait to see you soon, and remember, we're major film events. You never know what's going to happen next time.